gentlemen, we'll welcome to the auction room here this afternoon. We've got some fantastic properties. I'm going to on the first and then I'm going to hand over to my good friend, colleague and fellow auctioneer, Jordan Silbright. My name's Grant Child. My team is actually up on the screen here. There they are. Jordan, he's a fellow auctioneer. He'll run you through another 13 properties in our 2 o'clock session. Robin, she'll look after all the technology and make sure that everything runs smoothly here. What she'll even do for you as buyers, she'll even make your bids of you in the top right hand corner of the screen here, so you'll have no doubt as to what level of bidding is it as we go through our proceedings here this afternoon. These folks across the bottom of the screen here, Craig, Sarah, Trevor and Mark, they are what I call my negotiation team. If your bids don't take me to the owner's reserve price, obviously no surprises there. Yes, we do have reserve prices. Subject to that reserve price being reached or exceeded, I can sell to the highest bidder, but if we're not at that level, I'm sorry, I can't help you. We'll pause the auction, we'll give you that opportunity to discuss with our sellers, and that will be done through one of our negotiation team. We'll press on and continue through the auction process because we've got, we've got 21 properties to get through today, so we don't want to be holding you up, and our sales people are extremely busy out there as well. Talking about our sales people being extremely busy out there, they've provided you all the documentation you need to bid and buy on that cash unconditional basis, and part of that documentation included the buyers and sellers guide. That's the one that's put out by the Real Estate Authority. If you haven't got one yet, it would be very surprising if you haven't, because they've been around since 2008. We do have them, copies of it in the stand just outside of the auction room. Make sure you grab one if you haven't seen it, because when you sign the contract today, then you are confirming in writing that we have provided that booklet to you. Talking about the contract, let's go to that now. It's been circulated in draft form. Your marketing consultants, whether they're the ones you are working with as buyers or whether you're working with as sellers, they've been your ambassadors throughout the marketing period, and I can tell you now they have provided you with everything. They do an outstanding job, and on auction day it is an extremely proud moment to be able to call their auctions. They do such a fantastic job out there in the marketplace. So back to that contract, by way of any bidding today, I'm going to assume that you've read, understood, accept that contract, and obviously bidding and buying at auction you are deemed to have accepted the vendor's title without any rights of requisition. You've obviously gone and run the contract past your solicitor because you are deemed to have accepted the vendor's title without any rights of requisition. So I'm going to take you straight back now to what you see there in blue on the screen. That's covered off here in clause 2 of the conduct of auction. Again, go through that in its entirety. You've had that opportunity to peruse that. I remind you of two important things. Obviously, your obligations immediately on completion of the auction. Should you be the successful purchaser, you are then required to pay your deposit. We only ask for 1/10 of the purchase price here today, and the balance, you can leave that all up to your solicitor, and the respective solicitors will complete the transaction on settlement date, which will confirm as we work our way through the properties here today. The other thing I remind you of is, of course, we need your autograph as well. Now, it's just, we do have some absentee bidders, some telephone bidders. In that case here, as the auctioneer, I'm authorised to sign the contract on their behalf. But if you are here today and you are successful, then give us your autograph on that contract, and then we can run it through the photocopier and give you a copy to take away with you as well. Vendor bidding, folks, I just want to touch very briefly on vendor bidding. I am the only one authorised to submit a bid on behalf of our vendor. It is simply a technique to work alongside you and get you to what I call that negotiating platform where one of our negotiation teams steps in. I'll only use vendor bids if we've only got one person participating in the auction, or I'm too far away from our seller's reserve price or a level where they will entertain any further discussions with you. So, but in saying that, we will always be well south of the vendor's reserve price. And again, it is simply a technique to get you onto that negotiating platform and see if we can help you from there. Essentially what's happening there is, if I'm holding a vendor bid, the vendors are saying, thanks but no thanks. If you want to purchase our property, you'll need to be above that level. So pretty straightforward. Happy to answer any questions. No questions from the room. Also take the opportunity to welcome our viewers watching via the live stream. We regularly have over 500 people watching our auctions every week, and some of those people that are viewing are our absentee vendors and absentee phone bidders as well. So welcome into the auction room here today, folks, and all the best with your endeavours. Now we were to have the property at number 54, the Gardens Drive. Charlotte Gardner from our EVES Puckamire office was marketing that property, and she identified some early interest, and those buyers put an offer to our vendors that the vendors were absolutely delighted with. We sent a text message out to everybody that had shown any interest, calling all interest, and that property was sold prior to auction day. So some great activity being done out there in the marketplace. So this brings us to number one for our 1 o'clock session today, and needing no introduction is Chris Royal, working out of our Cherrywood office, and he's been marketing this property at number 14 Nahedi Street. This here, folks, is a contemporary classic where there's much more to this property than actually meets the eye, and I'm sure those of you that have been to a viewing at the property, you will appreciate that as well. When we look at the legal aspects of it, it's a freehold estate, 837 square metres, more or less as your land holding, so a generous parcel of land, good for family living. SA5D folio 611 is the record of title number that describes all the legal aspects of it. The 10th of May, Chris, is our settlement date for this one. Any other changes to the channels list at all? No, all good to go there. And just a reminder, folks, I did mention about telephone bidders a little bit earlier. Chris is holding the phone up. We have authorised telephone bidding for this property here at 14 Tauranga Street. Now, from the street, folks, there's glimpses of the extensive renovation completed on this 1960s home. But when your friends step inside, they will be absolutely blown away by what has been created at 14 Nahedi Street. So let's call it a dress to impress and dominate the catwalk property, because that is the quality of the renovation that has been done for you in this property for you to enjoy. That kitchen with the scullery, it overlooks the extensive outdoor living there with the bright blue glimpse of the harbour beyond. That's the area that we're talking about here. You get to sit back and enjoy and just bathe in the sunshine. You'll need some good quality sunnies when you're sitting back on the deck here, folks. It's just bathes in sunshine when it is shining, of course, in a location where property is more tightly held than Lycra on a 150 kg cyclist, and that's pretty tight. You've got the Cherrywood location. Now, I can tell you now there's a lot going on in Cherrywood at the moment, and properties are changing hands, and I'm sure this is going to be one of them today. A very short walk from Nahedi Street, and you're down on the waterfront there, or you're, of course, in the Cherrywood Shopping Centre. You've got easy access in and out of the CBD. I can vouch for that. I live not too far away from this property, and it is really easy to get in and out of town. And, of course, for those of you that have got children and you're looking for a quality education, well, that's all taken care of from this address here. Number 14 Nahedi Street. Who says go? And what's the quantum, folks?
1.3.
1.3, we're underway now at $1,300,000. I'm happy to take $20,000 rises from here. At 1.3 with our phone bidder now, 1.3, who goes 25 now? Here's your opportunity now. So I did say 20, so I'll take the 20. 1,320, thank you, sir. Welcome aboard there. Just the two in it at this point in time. $1,320,000 on the back wall of the auction room. Here's your bidder there on the phone. Chris at 1,320. Who takes me to 1,340. Here's your opportunity. 40 we go now. Immediate retort at 60. Do we say immediate retort now at $1,360,000 on the back wall at 1,360. 380 now. 1.4 it is. At 1.4. Good battle going on here. Great property indeed. Worth the battle. 1.4 it is. Do we say 1,420 it is, and 1,440 now. At $1,440,000 on the back wall. Immediate retort there at 1,440. 1,450 down to 10. Stretch of the same. He comes straight back with another 10 at 60 now. At 1,460 it is. On the back wall now, 1,460. 70. 65. No problems at all. Should we stay in 10 soon? Go straight to 75? Yeah, on the 90 cents. At 1,475 it is. At $1,475,000, I confirm a bid on the back wall there. At 1,475, I'll take another 5 though if it's going to help them there. Because I can tell you now, at this juncture, folks, I'm here. We sell the property. We are bidding for keeps. It's whose name goes on the title. At the moment, it's at the back of the room at $1,475,000. Have they done their time? At $1,475,000. Good bidding, sir. You've been to bidding school, obviously. The property's on the market. We sell away now. $1,475,000 quickly. First, second, third.
1,480.
1,480. Late, come in here. 1,480 straight back. Another 10, is it there, sir?
5.
Okay, 85. No problems at all. 90. At 90 we go. 1.5 would be a good strategic move, sir. 1.5. 1.5 million even on the back ball there against you, sir. Have we got your dollars yet? Here's your opportunity, sir. $1,500,000 even. I sell on the back ball now. Are you in or out? Are you absolutely sure? 2.5 might do it. 1.5 is a round number. Pop something on top. You're the only one who can test it. If he goes again, you haven't spent anything. But that one more bid might just secure the property. First call now at $1,500,000. Are you absolutely sure? Second time, it's not often I see people smiling when they're about to miss out on a property there, man. At $1,500,000, third final time it goes. Sold. Appreciate your spirit of being on the phone. Congratulations, sir. Appreciate your bidding. Right, moving through our catalogue number 22, Richmond Street. Obviously, we're up in the Tauranga district here at Waihi, and working out of our Waihi office, Steve Cameron doing a sterling job up there. And this property here, these are the types of properties that you get in a location like Waihi. You've got the large section, you've got the quiet street. This property here has got space, it's got character, and it's got endless potential as well. When we look at the legal aspects of it, SA 3A Folio 464 describes the property as a freehold estate. 1,012 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on offer here, folks. Of course, it's standard with all our contracts with relating to Waihi properties. There's the Waihi mine clause, just advising you where to go if you've got any concerns or need any advice regarding the Waihi mine. 20 working days, Steve. It's our settlement date. Yep. No changes to that. What about the? We even get the chicken coop. Yep. Well, hey, 3 eggs. Woohoo! Any chickens?
Yes,
3. There you go, 3 eggs. That's see, I told you you get the special things, special treatment with properties in Waihi. Right, so there you see the channels list. That all comes with it. So cash is the currency we work in today, and time is your currency of life here in the auction room. So this property offers you all the time that you need to enhance your bank balance if that's what you're looking for going forward. You've got that 1,012 square metres. Well, you can free range the chickens. You can also free range the kids when you've got that as well. So you can sit back there on the deck and just enjoy watching the kids having a great time running around the backyard there. In the Waihi Township with a land area like this, you can actually call this a lifestyle block, I think, Steve? Great parcel of land indeed. You've got an opportunity to visualise, then capitalise. It's here at 22 Richmond Street, Waihi. Looking for an opening bid now. Where would you like to say go for this one? You had a really good lesson on how to buy at auction with the first property. Let's keep it going now. Looking for an opening bid now for 22 Richmond. Am I pronouncing that right, Steve?
Definitely.
Yeah, beautiful. I like to get things right with the sale people, otherwise I get caned afterwards. First call now for an opening bid. Second, last chance in or outs. Okay, we obviously haven't found our cash buyer yet, Steve, so we're still a little bit of work to do. How much do we need to buy a property like this one? $585,000. Bargain basement buying, and had a conversation with Steve yesterday, and in his opinion, as one of our lead marketing consultants in Waihi, this property is now sharply priced. And when we get sharply priced properties in this location, they don't last very long, do they? Yep, as Steve's just mentioned, out the door they go. So 585 buys it now, auction's closed. Thanks, Steve. Right, moving back into town here. Well, not quite back into town. We're sort of pretty much out at the Puna area there. We go up the Minden Road there to number 295B. And when you've been there at the open homes, you would have met Adam Grierson working out of our EVES Lakes office, doing a great job. Adam, we had a conversation yesterday and this morning. We've had some buyers that have been doing some DD on this property, not quite in that position to be able to bid today, but you've just informed me that one of those buyers is intending to put a conditional offer to the vendor straight after. So there you go, folks. Total transparency here at EVES. You need to be aware. If you don't buy it today, then there's a very good chance you're going to be in a multiple offer afterwards. So 295B Road is a place where you will find serenity in the nature and an opportunity to create your personal haven. When we look at the legal aspects of it, it's a freehold estate. I had to think twice about this and actually go to record of title SA 49D folio 721 because I looked at the front page of the contract. I thought it might have been a misprint, but I shouldn't have done that because I know how effective Adam is with his marketing. He was absolutely correct. 5,030 square metres of land is what you buy here at 295B Minden Road. Here we do have some additional clauses I just need to remind you of. Obviously, there's a very extensive chattels list on this property as well, so just be aware of that as well. 20 working days on today's date. Adam is still our settlement date. Just a quick reminder of clause 23. The purchasers acknowledge that the 5 live pods and all associated fixtures, fittings and chattels are not included in the purchase. They will be removed prior to settlement. But if you want them, the vendor is happy to talk to you about them totally separately to the contract that we form here today. So therefore the property is as is where is. The property being purchased in its current condition without any warranties, guarantees or representations from the vendor regarding the state, quality or fitness for any purpose. The purchaser, you've conducted your own due diligence, inspections and assessments of the property, including obtaining professional advice if necessary. And clause 25 inserted at the request of the vendor solicitor just authorising early release of the deposit into the vendor solicitor's trust account. So that's in accordance with the Real Estate Agents Act. So any other changes, anything else we need to just make it very clear that the pods don't stay. That's the key thing. They don't stay. So, but as you see with the screen, the shot coming up here, you might well want to have a conversation with the vendor because it's not a bad spot to be able to sit back and relax. The plot of land not only offers you the prime opportunity to build a dream home, you've already got those established fruit trees, the veggie gardens, but it's also that opportunity for you to negotiate with the seller and take those existing pods that are currently in place as you so wish. So if you're looking for a place, folks, where you can connect with the Earth's pulse as you embrace this enchanting property, then there it is at 295B Minden Road. And of course it would be remiss of me if I didn't mention those breathtaking views of the rolling hills, the ocean views, right out to White Island, the sparkling city lights, and those majestic sunrises that you experience from this property are simply spectacular. A property that offers you an absolute kaleidoscope of options, folks. So to those with vision to create something truly remarkable, this one has to be for you. So if you're here, you've got the old hula, let's talk turkey now, because the vendor is happy to talk to you. Looking for an opening bid now, folks. Looking for cash, interest. Otherwise, I'm simply going to close it, and Adam's going to keep working with those buyers that have expressed intentions of putting a conditional offer to our vendors. Once, twice, third and final opportunity. Options closed. Those guys are going to be looking forward to hearing your phone call, hearing a phone call from you this afternoon. Adam, good luck with that. Alright, moving on. 15 to Cornea Close. Ash and Diane Davidson have been marketing this property, and Ash and I had a conversation just out there in the foyer. In fact, it wasn't. You may have noticed that Ash came and spoke to me just before I went through my preamble, and she was informing me that the buyers that were hoping to hear from the bank by 1 o'clock, they haven't heard from them, which is quite traditional at the moment. I shouldn't really say this over the live stream, but it is happening out there. It's taking a bit of extra time. So if you need finance on a property, give them plenty of lead time because they're very prudent and diligent in their investigation. So that means we're expecting a conditional offer on this one after the auction as well. So there you go, folks. Just making sure that you are fully aware and total transparency here at the EVES Auctions. The property we're talking about, 15 to Cornea Close, a property that's punching well above its weight with the reassurance of that plaster over brick construction, the spacious floor plan, and a very relaxed living experience is what you will encounter when you reside in this wonderful property. The legal aspects of it, it's a freehold estate, record of title 88820 confirms you get 770 square metres more or less, plus an undivided 1/3 share in another 278 square metres. Now the driveway shed, there's a shed in the driveway. Is that just the one? But that doesn't stay. The vendors will remove that prior to settlement date. And the garden shed, it does stay as is. There's no warranties as far as that is concerned. Now, there was some documentation circulated stating that the settlement date was 21 days from today's date. That has been amended. It is now 5 weeks from today's date. So just making sure that you are aware of that amendment on the settlement date. You've got the fully tiled bathrooms, the generous master suite, and of course the introduction of a sleek new kitchen. Well, they are really the cornerstones of the renovation that has left no stone unturned to this property. Everything has had attention to detail, isn't it? An absolutely gorgeous home you're going to get to enjoy as well. The garden zones, well, they give thoughtful distribution to entertaining space. You've got the grassy children's area for the safety of pets and the young ones as well. You've even got the raised vegetable gardens that go a little bit easier on the back, you know, if you're getting on in age, a little bit like me, we're bending over to pull the weeds. Well, that's a bit of a chore, but not when you've got the raised veggie gardens like this property here. You'll appreciate the off-street parking well. If you've got a camper van or a boat or a caravan, well, it certainly facilitates that for you as well. And all it is a change of plans by our sellers opens the door of opportunity for you to reside in a beautiful home at number 15 at Cornea Close. If you've got the cash, let's talk. Because if we don't, and I close this one, we're reasonably confident you're going to go into a multi-offer on this one as well. I say that, folks, just for transparency. It's not a sales pitch. And I quite often, on a weekly basis, when I have communication with our salespeople afterwards, they tell me about people that didn't believe me when I said that we had conditional interest, dilly-dallied and finished up missing out. So if you're in that position of cash, don't dilly-dally. Owners are happy to talk to you today, otherwise we'll simply close the auction and we'll keep working with these buyers that are still working with their lending institution. Call it 3 times. Once, twice, third, last opportunity. Auction's closed. Look forward to hearing it now. This could take a little bit of time. I reckon by the end of play Sunday, I reckon we'll have this lot the under contract. I know we've got a little bit of extra work to do, so I'll give you a little bit of breathing space, but I know you can work your magic. And you, Joanne. Don't get away with it that easy. On to the next one, 11 Chadwick Road. We've just had a last minute phone call from the vendor solicitor just approving a slight change that was made to the contract, which I'll make reference to. So timing is everything, and of course we do appreciate Roy getting back to us in a timely manner, right on the time of the auction, which is pretty good. 11 Chadwick Road, Kim Crawford. Kim works out of our Cherrywood office and is doing an amazing job out there at the marketplace, particularly with this one, 11 Chadwick Road. It's a charming home, nestled in the heart of Brereton, and it is definitely one property not to be missed, I can assure you of that. When we look at record of title SA 1B folio 325, it's a freehold estate, 809 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on offer. 20 working days from today's date, Kim's still our settlement date, with flexibility around that if you need it. Any changes to the channels list? No changes there. So just to that clause that I just made reference to, the vendor, the purchasers acknowledge and accept that you've been fully informed that the property may contain defects in the weather tightness and structural integrity of the property, and Kim was aware of some, she would have informed you on that. But there has been an amendment to that clause that was made reference to, clause 8.3 and 9.3 in the agreement. Those clause numbers were incorrect. They've been amended to 8.2 and 9.3. So making sure that you are aware of that prior to your bidding today. So back to the property itself, it's one that you can enjoy the stunning panoramic views of the Waimapu estuary, and of course that extends right out to the inner harbour. You can see it there on the screen. I really don't need to talk about it because you can see it there. So and this is enjoyed from multiple vantage points throughout the home as well. Originally of the 1960s, it's been thoughtfully expanded and modernised over the years, and it's certainly brought a modern touch with the plaster finish lounge extension, and the addition of that double garage as well certainly makes it brings it into all the enjoyments that we need and require and enjoy in today's lifestyle. Now that large section will have both established gardens offering a serene retreat to escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life. and of course conveniently located near the Great Shopping Centre. The property offers you a perfect blend of tranquility and accessibility here at number 11 Chadwick Road. So in your hands, buyers, where do we say go for this one? Not a lot of talking going on from you folks here in the auction room today. What's the go there? Is this, let's see if we can get the auctioneer to lose his voice. Looking for an opening bid, folks. Number 11 Chadwick Road. Once, twice. I'm only here to deal with the cash interest. Third, final call. Obviously none today for this one. We haven't found cash buyer yet, but I have plenty of interest in the property. I've got closed the auction. How much do we need, Kit?
We're pricing this one at $820,000.
$820,000. I know with my compelling description of the property that really did generate spirited bidding. It's not quite. But I can tell you now, from that description, you probably thought it was a more expensive property. You only need, if you know anybody that's got a budget of $820,000, get them to ring Kim in our Cherry office. That property is still available for sale, but it won't last long with Kim on the job. It's always nice when Grace moves into the room here. She always seems to come through the doors and say, I'm back, I'm back. She always comes back. She's a great girl, does a great job working out of our Caddy office. Grace Anderson, and you would have met her at 425 Hot Springs Road. If you're looking for an entry lifestyle and a bush block, folks, then this will be a very, very difficult one to let pass by. It's nestled in the unspoiled natural beauty. It really is a remarkable property, seamlessly blending the serenity and that rural living with all the modern comforts as well. So there's a little bit of everything there for everyone in the Grace. A freehold estate, 7.4108 hectares is what you buy, more or less. And of course that's all described in record of title SA 16B, folio 1141. 20 working days from today's date. Grace is our settlement date.
There's flexibility.
A bit of flexibility around that. A number of clauses. Excuse me, I'm not going to go through them in their entirety. Clause 23, you're bidding on the basis you acknowledge you've been fully informed in building consent and code compliance certificate hasn't been issued for the deck extension. Therefore, clauses 9.35, 9.36 do not apply. The vendor won't remove any improvements or fixtures from the land. That's what comes in clause 24. Clause 25 just stipulates that the caveat that's on the title will be removed prior to settlement. 26, the purchasers acknowledge you've been fully informed that the water supply for the property is primarily rainwater collected from the roof of the dwelling. However, in addition, there is a gentleman's agreement in place with the neighbouring property if you require a top-up from the spring. And clause 27, you acknowledge you've been fully informed that you've been advised that as per the LIM report dated 13 February 24 by the Western Bay District Council, there is a midden site code T14537 on the northern boundary, and you purchase the property with that knowledge and on that basis. So, pretty straightforward. She's diligent in all her work. She's told you everything you need to know to be able to bid and buy today. So, back to the property itself, thoughtfully designed with the living quarters situated nice and conveniently upstairs as well. You've got that recently renovated kitchen. Well, that stands as the centrepiece of the property as well and harmonises functionality with wonderful aesthetic appeal to the home as well. With over half its sprawling expanse enveloped in that natural bush, you've got that babbling stream that goes with it. You've got that captivating mini waterfall that provides a rare opportunity to clinch harmonious living amidst nature's embrace here at number 425 Hot Springs Road. That's not without mention of the breathtaking sunsets that you get to enjoy as well. Just visualise yourself sitting back, sipping on a beverage as the sun melts away into the darkness of night. It is spectacular indeed. Endless opportunities here for adventure, of outdoor enjoyment. You've got only approximately 7.k from Caddy. You're on the school bus route. This is more than just a property, folks. When you buy 425 Hot Springs Road, you buy a lifestyle. Anybody looking for that lifestyle? Now is the time. Don't have to worry about keeping the little ones quiet when I call for an opening bid. They can say whatever they like. They have to be 18 to be able to bid out. Under the Minors Act, I'd love to take bids from the children sometimes. I can assure you that is not here. Unfortunately, the miners actually says, no, you've got to be 18. Opening bids now, 425 Hot Springs Road. Where do we say go, guys? Here to work with the cash. Once, twice, third, last opportunity. Okay, we'll close the auction, Grace. I'm going to hand that back to you. I know you've still got some buyers doing a little bit of due diligence on this property, so I'm not going to say any more. I'm just going to close the auction. I'm going to leave it over to you because you'll keep working with those buyers. And I'm absolutely confident with a wonderful lifestyle that is in this location, you're going to have a solid step on that signboard very soon indeed.
Thank you, Grant.
Thank you. Right, second to last property for the 1 o'clock session, folks. So, and a great property indeed, and a great agent that you would have been at the open for inspections is Judy Gong, working out of our EVES, the Lakes office there. 121 Solomon Street is the property we're talking about now. It's a low maintenance brick home, so if you're looking for something that's easy care and nice and quiet, it's situated down a private driveway, and this property simply awaits you with open arms, I can assure you of that. The legal aspects of it, a freehold estate, 480 square metres, more or less. 227907 is the record of title. Any changes? 3rd of May 2024, still our settlement date, but a flexibility around that. No changes to the title list. See, I told you she's good at her job. Alright, so back to the property itself. Actually the stove has been removed from the chapels, isn't it? It doesn't stay. Right?
It was mistaken. Yeah. It was a mistake in the original contract. They had stove. It was amended to be under each other.
Okay, so here we go. Just clarifying that. There was a stove in the original channels. That has been clarified now as an under-bench oven. So there is no stove. That's what we're looking for. We're talking about one of those freestanding things here. No. Better quality under-bench oven. Yeah. Right, 4 bedrooms complemented by the 2 large living areas. Well, they're genuinely separated here and both have access to that deck. So if you're looking for areas to chill out with friends or family or simply enjoying a bit of me time, then this has got to be a great opportunity for you. You've got the ample lawn space on both sides of the home for kids and pets to play there. So the little ones in the other room here today, you're going to fit in well here at 121 Solomon Street. And of course you've got that opportunity to develop the property further with gardens if you so desire. Of course you've got that handy location, you've got easy access to either Bethlehem Town Centre or the Lakes Shopping Centre. Of course easy access into the city centre as well, or of course you're not too far away from home where you can enjoy the peaceful walks around the Carmichael Reserve and the ducks and the geese and the pukekos. Well, they'll keep you company on your morning or afternoon walks as well, all close to home. So 121 Solomon Street. In your hands, why is this house go on this one? Come on, time for somebody else to do some talking. Where do we say go?
800 solid.
At $800,000, thank you. It's nice to have somebody else talking in the auction room. We're underway now at $800,000 here. On the right hand side at 800, and we're going $20,000 rises from here. At 800, do we have 820 for you? Here's your opportunity now at $800,000. A good start over here on the right. First call now. 820 we go now. At 820, immediate retort at 840, do we say? At 840 we go on the night. 860 is your turn there, sir. At 840 it's over here, my right hand side, your left. At 840, do we go 860? You don't have to wait for the 1, 2, 3 because it's going to come anyway. 60 it is. At $860,000 over here, do we say 880? 880 it is. 9's your turn. At $880,000 on the right hand side here. At 880,000, 9 is your turn there, sir. All I need is north to south, chin to chest. It's $900,000, can I say for you? At the moment we're over here at $880,000. First call now. Second.
890.
890, take the 10 then. Do we round to 9 or do we stay in the 20s and go to 910? At $890,000, they take the lead over here on my left hand side at 890.
900, yeah.
900. At 900, you start with the 10, sir, and you lower the denominations. It's your role to keep it rolling. At $900,000. Over here on the right hand side again, taking the lead at 900,000. Do we have another 10 from you there? Put yourself back in front, otherwise we pause and we keep discussing with the highest bidder. Your opportunity is here. $900,000 even. First call now at 900. Second time at 900. Give them the right advice there, Judy. Take 5. Take your 5 then. Put yourself back in front then at 905.
Twice solid.
910. Didn't quite work. Try it again. At 910. I say it week after week. Property well forward, property well bought. Here's your opportunity. At 910. The highest bidder gets to discuss with our seller. Once I call now at 910, otherwise we keep talking over here. Twice now the money at 910. Are we in or out? 12. 912. 15.
2 solid.
14. 914. I know what's going to happen now. Now you're going to give me 1, aren't you? At $914,000, I need a decision quickly, otherwise we're going to continue discussions over here. Once, twice, third, last opportunity, in or outs. Sarah bids over here at $914,000. The auction's paused. Don't run away, folks. We may give you another opportunity. Alright, we'll be back here with the result on Solomon Street as soon as we possibly can, folks. In the meantime, we'll offer you our final property for our 1 o'clock session. And that is the property at 34A Ship. There at Rosa, working out our EVES on Cameron office. Well, he certainly needs no introduction because everywhere you drive around town, you see this car. There it goes, all over. Great profile for you, Derek. You did a great job out there, and especially with this property at 34A Shepherd Street, which is a classic cutie that absolutely bleeds charm, doesn't it? It's just a wonderful home indeed. It's a cross-lease freehold at 551942, confirms all the legal aspects of it. 45 days from today's date. Correct. A little bit of flexibility around that. Very comprehensive channels list as well. Even got the BBS in place. 100% the range as well, mate.
Absolutely. Stargazing as well.
Stacked with quality stuff. Right, so back to the property itself. You've got the style and the good decor that's been applied to this refurbished 1950s home. I mean, I might be a little bit of evidence as well that you can refurbish a 1950s gym.
I'm with you on that.
Well, that's
a good era.
You and I, Derek. You and I, we're there, mate. We're there. Now, this property, this refurbishment, has given you a nice modern light interior throughout the home there. You've got that large lounge that provides you ample space for the family to sit back and relax in total comfort indeed. That well-appointed kitchen adjacent to the good-sized dining room, well, that's ideal for family dining and entertaining friends. I can tell you now, when you produce a gourmet meal out of the kitchen at 34A Shepherd Street, it is going to taste so much better than where you're producing them from right now. Guarantee it. That's, of course, if you get the temperatures and everything right, and you've got the mix, you've got the ingredients and everything right, and you don't stuff it up. And then, of course, you've got the adequate room as well for the raised garden beds and room for a trampoline, the good deck area to swing the hammock under the shaded trees. Well, it just gets better and better and better. And to cap it all off, I think, Derek, is the location of being in that nice quiet street, just minutes from the Green Village. You've got schools, you've got retail therapy not too far away, and of course, if you need somewhere that's easy access to the hospital, well, it gives you that as well from 34A Shepherd Street. In your hands, boys, when we say go for this one, leave it entirely up to you. I'm not going to suggest any figures on this one. Here to work with the cash. Otherwise, we go back to Solomon Street and then move on to our 2 o'clock session. First call now for an opening bid. Second, last chance. Obviously no cash here today for it, Derek, so I'm going to close the auction, leave it to you. A little bit more work to do to find our buyer for this one, but we'll be back to you as soon as we can, folks, for a result on Solomon Street. Don't run away. Right, back we go, folks. 121 Solomon Street. We have a result now. There we go. Just confirming you've amended your bid, please, for me to $922,000. Just confirming that. At $922,000, our vendor on the phone to hubby in the corner here. On the market, we sell away.
Yeah.
Confirming on the market, it goes at $922,000. If you want a better bid, your opportunity is here. You've been allowed off the back of your head. Here's your opportunity to buy the property. We sell away at $922,000. That's another 1,000. Might just snatch the keys. You're the only ones that can test it. So I have another 1,000. Keep me quick. First call now at $922,000. Are you in? Second time, third, last chance it goes, it goes. Sold at $922,000. That concludes our 1 o'clock session, folks. Jordan, you've now got the number 13 wonderful offerings for you. We'll see you soon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome along. You've just joined us here in the EVES auction room for our 2 o'clock session. Wonderful to have you with us if you've been here since the beginning. Of course, our 1 o'clock session just concluding on the fall of the hammer there. Congratulations to all those parties and good luck to you if your intentions are to bid and buy this afternoon. Wonderful to have you here. Like I say, Jordan Sibright is my name. My role purely to guide you on your journey to new home ownership this afternoon. But I won't be doing it all on my own. I do have a wonderful team here to help me. I've got Robin, she's beside me, controlling all the technology here in the auction room, from the screen beside me all the way through the live stream that goes across the World Wide Web for you there. Lovely to have you joining us if you are watching online. I do also have down the bottom of the screen there Mark, Trevor, Sarah and Craig, as well as Grant, who you see on the top row there. They're what I'm going to refer to over the next hour or so as my elite team of negotiators. They're all managers within the company here, and they'll step into the conversation. Well, exactly that. If we need a little conversation, let's say you give me some bidding. It's not quite at a level where I'm permitted to sell the property to you, but our owners will entertain a conversation. We'll pause the auction, and one of these wonderful people will step in, take you aside and just have a conversation with you and see if we can get you across the line on that particular property. More will become rather clear in just a moment. But first, remind you do bid and buy today on a cash unconditional basis, acknowledging a few things. Firstly, you have conducted any due diligence necessary on your behalf. You've received one of those, the REA's buying and selling guide, and you have in fact, like I say, you've done that homework, you agree to the terms dictated in the conditions of sale, because it is those conditions of sale that of course we will be signing at the end if you are one of our lucky purchasers. I'll go to that contract now that we talk about. We've sort of put it up on the screen there to summarise for you the conduct of auction, the rules of engagement here in the auction room. I'm not going to go over it all in full. I understand that you're all smart, savvy, sophisticated buyers. I'll just touch on a couple of rather important points that I want to make nice and clear for you. The first one being vendor bidding. No surprises, folks. This is the vendors saying to you, the buyers, thank you, but no thank you. Essentially, if you hear the phrase vendor bid, it means that you'll need to bid above that level if you want the opportunity to buy the property, okay? Now, vendor bids, they'll always be labelled nice and clearly, unsurprisingly, as a vendor bid, and always well below that confidential reserve price that all of our properties are subject to. It's no surprise, of course. We do have a wonderful lineup of properties today, all subject to that reserve being met, reached or breached, or then I'm permitted to sell to the highest bidder. But like I say, if you hear the phrase vendor bid, you've got to be above that level to at least entertain a conversation, okay? The other thing I'll touch on is registered phone bidders. If we do have anyone bidding via the telephone, all the paperwork will be signed off prior to them bidding today, and I'll endeavour to let you know if we do have any registered phone interest as each auction arises. The only other thing I really need to clarify is basically what happens if you do become, if you're lucky enough to be one of our purchasers today. Well, if that is the case, and that is you are required to do a couple of things. Firstly, you'll need to put your autograph, your signature on the contract. That's going to seal the deal for you. And then we need to arrange that deposit that's payable. It's 10% of the purchase price is all we ask today. The rest, of course, is payable on that settlement or before the settlement there. But otherwise, if you've got variations in play, well, they will all signed off prior to bidding. They'll apply to you and you alone. But I hope, and as I touched on, smart and savvy, sophisticated as you all know, there shouldn't be any questions. But if there are, this would be the perfect time to let me know. Good, wonderful. Okay, my predictions so far, all correct. Let's see how we travel moving forward. Up the front, Richie Rock, here he is, moving up to the front here from our Papamoa office. Proudly marketing this address here, 6 Coote Street, on behalf of the sellers. Well, it's in a popular Papamoa location. It is nestled in a quiet seaside cul-de-sac. Your coastal dreams, well, I have no doubt they will begin right here. It is a freehold estate. It's 486 square metres more or less. The record of title is down as 567010. You'll see the channels list on the screen there for you. Just note that the heated towel rail is as is that bore water irrigation system. 20 working days gives you plenty of time up your sleeve to get all your affairs in order. A little bit of let's say a mutually agreed upon flexibility for the right buyer, but otherwise 20 working days is your settlement date that you'll be working for, buyers. And the further terms of sale just refers to the purchaser acknowledging there are no keys for the bifold doors. The clause 5.4 of the agreement does not apply in that regard. Now, the open plan living space here, it extends to that outdoor decking, allowing you to become the entertainer that everyone envies. Rain, hail or shine, well, you're going to be catered for here, as you can see. Whilst the kids, well, they play on that rather sizable, fully fenced backyard, of course, preparing for the family gatherings or fancy get-togethers. It's nice and easy when you've got a home like this. The waves on that backsplash, just a gentle reminder of your adventures that await you just beyond the boundary. And if you're not making the most of the gentle surf, that does await you, like I touched on. Perhaps you're utilising many of the cycleways or local shopping in the vicinity. A wonderful address for you here, buyers. Who says go on this one? I put it to you and I call for an opening bid. Opening offer. 920. Well, off the minute 920. Good luck to you there, and a good and fair, reasonable start at 920,000. Got the buyers in the front here, and I'll put it to the rest of the room though. But at 920,000, that's where we've got it at the moment, and I call for a 20 rise. Do we see 940 in the room? Otherwise, I called it 3 times with my buyers on my rights. Once is your chance then at 920,000. We say 40 anywhere, twice the call. Third opportunity for you then at 920,000. Okay, nice and clearly, vendor bid. Can't be clearer than that. Welcome you back in at 60, but it's vendor bid at 940.
950.
Need to see it at 60 at the moment. Appreciate you working with me here at 960,000. Call it to the rest though. Doesn't have to be a one-on-one conversation, but at this stage it looks like it is. I'll give the opportunity to the rest of the room, but I make it a first call in your favour then at 960. Twice an opportunity for you buyers. If you are here interested in 6 Coote Street, this is the chance, so let me know. Third opportunity at 960 to my right. Okay, well, I'm not going to delay any further. I'm just going to pause the auction here. We've got the buyers on the right. We'll just have a conversation, see if we can help them out at 960. We'll come back to that one shortly. All right, while we wait for a conversation to take place in regards to Coote Street, we'll continue forward. On the other side of the bridge now, we're at 82 Hubaraki Crescent in Vice Park. Nicholas Maloney, no doubt he's had the pleasure of taking buyers through this wonderful offering for you there in that Vice Park location. It is immaculately presented in that nice coveted part of the lakes. It's hassle-free living. You can just look forward to your style here. It is a freehold estate. It's 546 square metres more or less. The unique identifier is 734349. All of the legal details contained in that unique identifier for you. 15 working days gives you enough time to book the moving truck, find some packing boxes, but otherwise a little bit of flexibility as well should you need it. And the channels list, the last little reminder for you, but all that's circulated is on aware, no late changes, all that's documented for you. Light and bright and positioned well for the sunshine, we will find an attractive home and living space comfortable for the whole family to be able to utilise and enjoy. Meal prep, well, it is nice and easy. When you get a central kitchen there, you'll see it leads to that outdoor patio, which comes in rather handy on barbecue night. In fact, when you look at a property like this, you might have barbecue night every night. It certainly wouldn't be too bad. You can crank that barbie up, get the kids bowl a couple of underarms in the backyard perhaps, whilst mum and dad, well, they can enjoy a nice cheese platter either at the bar there or out in the barbecue table. With attractive street appeal and close proximity, of course, to the Tauranga shopping, you're ticking all the boxes here at 82 Hubaraki Crescent. Buyers, I'll put it to you now. You start us away, you tell us what you'd like to pay, and we'll see if we can help you out here. Who says go? It's cash, unconditional buyers. That's who we're talking to here today. Give you a chance, but I call it 3 times. Once, twice, third call. Okay, Nicholas, we'll close the auction. Doesn't look like we've got cash in the room today, but certainly a property like this, we can look forward to a nice big sale sticker in the near future. Good luck to you and your sellers on that one. No worries. Okay, we'll continue on. 4 Coolum Avenue, no Modi. Claire and Steve Sigley marketing this property here, doing a wonderful job as always. But certainly nice and easy to do a good job when you get good top quality homes like you've got here. A good relaxing lifestyle, it doesn't wait you here, buyers, just 1 block back from the harbour front. You'll note that it is a cross lease freehold and a statement fee simple and undivided half share. 809 square metres more or less, second estate in leasehold there. And of course that record of title is SA 45D Folio 71. Channels list, once again, it's been put up on the screen for you. A little reminder, note that those garden pots have been excluded from the sale, but otherwise all there to meet you on the 26th of April 2024. That's your move-in day as our sellers there. Maybe a little bit of flexibility for the right buyer, but otherwise 26th of April is the one we're going to circle in the calendar there, folks. The beautifully presented home. Will it make an ideal lock and leave or a nice holiday pad? You are, like I mentioned before, only 1 block back from the harbour's edge. It's about the lifestyle that comes with the home here, just as much as it is the wonderful home you buy. The north-facing deck leads off the open plan living, creates a nice sunny spot to maybe sit back with a G&T. I know that's how I would spend my late afternoons, certainly once auction day wraps up anyway. Meanwhile, to keep you entertained through the day, you've got the coastal walkways, you've got the nearby golf course if you fancy swinging the clubs. You can launch the kayaks, take a dip at Maxwell's Road Beach. There's so many options for you here. You're zoned for Pillins Point School as well, and close to all those local amenities that we've become accustomed to. It all awaits you here, buyers. I put it to you now. Who starts us away with an opening bid for 4 Coolum Avenue?
750.
750. Welcome in at 750. Happy to have you here, and good luck at 750,000. What do we say, buyers? Do we chase a 20,000 rise at that level though? At 750,000. Put it to the rest of the room, but at 750 triple O, I've got it here in the middle. And we go 70 now. Welcome in. Good luck to you, sir, at 770 now, and I'll welcome you back at 90 if you'd like.
790.
And 90 now, straight back on the retort at 790 triple O. Do we say 810 for you? On the nod we go at 810. At 810, can I say 830? Got an 810 to my right, 830 would be the next move. Got you there, puts you back in front. $830,000. Do we welcome you back at 850, can I say? 850 would be a better move, sir. It would be. You have to understand, here to help you, but working for our sellers as well. Well, look, I can take the 10, but understand I've got to offer them a 10 back. So I'll put you there in front at 840, but of course 850 is acceptable from here, but don't let me limit you. If you'd like the look of a 20,000 rise, happy to take it.
845.
Well, we can't just keep cutting our lunch every day, folks. At 800, we're going to get down to cents in a moment, but I'm not sure it makes any sense. But anyway, by 840, can I say 50 for you?
45.
Needs to be a 10 at this level. With the gentleman on the right there at 840. Help you out, work with you here at 848, and puts you back in front at 848. Look what we've started, sir. 850. Why don't we go a nice big round number?
I gave you what you want, I just had a little bit for delay, sorry.
Okay. Well, look, okay, we'll square the ledger at 850. Happy to travel in a 5 if it makes it easy for everyone here. But at 850, I've got it in your favour here at 850. We've drawn the line in the sand there, folks, at 850. Nice round figure for you. At 850, you're making a first call.
52.
52. Oh, I shouldn't have accepted you too, sir. Look what we've started. 55 is probably a better move.
52.
Okay, 52. Have you there at 52 out the front. Good luck at 52. Do we square it again? Say 60.
No.
I'm paid to ask, sir. Got it with the folks in front. 55? Got you now. 55. At 855,000. Once the call then in your favour. At 55. Twice an opportunity for you. Third chance. 855,000 on the right. Putting ourselves back in front.
56.
56. A bit too early for singles. Can't take a single at the moment. I've got it at 55. At the moment, we pause and talk with the highest bidder, but a single's a little bit shy of where I need to be. At 855, I'll pull it 3 times. Once. Twice.
57.
At 57, we can travel in twos. We might be here this afternoon for a while, folks, but I enjoy your company. Hope you enjoy mine. At 857, puts you in front. Square it again, we say 60. At 60, got you there. At 860 again. That's the call. Twice. Third chance at 860. Need to see an indication from you folks. At 860, I've got to be fair to the gentleman on the right. Final call. Any indication or we pause and talk? I need to know now, please.
860,500.
865. I said I'd talk to the highest bidder. Make it 61, talk to you. I'm away from my instructions at 860,500.
61.
Got you there. At 861, once again, made nice and clear, we talked to the highest bidder today. At 861,000, sir, you said you're done. Have I seen your best? Do we talk to the buyer here at the moment? Or do we improve on where we were? 62. Okay. Singles is a long way to get to the end goal, but we're all getting in the right direction. 862,000. Got to be fair though, folks. We can't take too long. Once the call. Twice an opportunity for you. Third chance at 862,000. Okay, pause. We're going to have a conversation with the gentleman there. We'll come back with that option shortly. Okay, folks, just having a conversation with our lead bidder on that one there, but we'll move forward for now. 23 Orchard Road in Waihi. Wonderful to have you here with us today, Brooke Edwards. Marketing this property here, a splendid offering for you buyers. It is surrounded by lush greenery. This Orchard Road home, well, it escapes the ordinary. And it offers a great move, I would think, a wonderful, popular location. You'll see it's a freehold estate, quite a sizable, 2,150 square metres more or less. The unique identifier, well, that's 1051962. 20 working days, a rather standard time frame, but enough time to get all the affairs in order and book the moving truck, like I mentioned. A little bit of flexibility potentially for the right buyer, but otherwise 20 working days, and your chattel's a nice friendly reminder for you there as well. And just note that further terms of sale page refers to the where to get further information in regards to the Waihi mines. Quite a standard clause in all of our Waihi properties. From the hardwood flooring through the kitchen and the dining through to that generous living space, well, you'll find a really welcoming layout that just creates a family zone that you and your loved ones can really capitalise on family time. The massive shed, well, that's your added bonus here. In fact, it's loaded with, well, you've got the water closet, you've got the kitchenette, you could have the ideal man or woman cave in there, of course, make a good work from home space as well for you. On a sprawling large site, I did touch on, popular Waihi location. It's your chance to really capitalise on that Orchard Road life for you. 23 Orchard Road buyers, what do we say? Who wants to start it off? Give you an opportunity and I'll call it 3 times. You've seen how it works, you know the drill. Once. Twice. Third time then, at 23 Orchard Road. conditional buyers that will be happy to hear the news today, Brooke. We'll close the auction. It is still available at the moment, but certainly we open those floodgates now to the conditional buyers. I imagine you're going to be rather busy, Brooke. Good luck to you and your sellers. The auction's now closed. All right. Appreciate your attention, folks, as we turn our attention now. We see it on the screen there. Athena Grove, and Papamai, Kelly, and Pyra Ormsby working out of our Mount Montanui office. Well, they've had the privilege, the pleasure, the honour of such a wonderful property there in a really nice location. This one here, it really is the epitome of family living, and it does await you in, well, the 12th of April. That's your settlement date. You'll see it's a freehold estate, 840 square metres more or less. The record of title is SA 57D, folio 452. The channels list, you'll note that spa pool is as is, where is, but otherwise all included to meet you there on, like I mentioned, the 12th of April. And the further terms of sale, page 23.0, just an early release of deposit clause, basically the solicitor and the seller authorising us to do so. 24.0, the purchaser acknowledging that the purchaser relies on their own inspection of the property and sole judgment before entering into this agreement. The purchaser has completed due diligence necessary on their behalf in regards to the property. Now, you've got multiple and versatile living options. You're well catered for here, and from the open plan central living, you can open up those bifold doors, flow out to that entertainer's decking, and take a nice dip in the pool there. Maybe a soak in the spa, depends on your preference. You've got ample space inside and out, from the small cabin on the corner of the property to the well-sized backyard there. You've got a spacious, expansive 4-bedroom home. You're going to find so much to really fall in love with. A short stroll from the beach, your wonderful reserves, walkways, you've got it all, and it's all easy access for you. Buyers, put it to you now. Who wants to start us away?
1,100,000.
1,100,000. Got you there in the corner. Good luck to you at 1,100,000. And I chase a mere small quarter, a $25,000 rise, but at 1,100,000, I put it to the rest of the room. Give you an opportunity, buyers, to come back, but at 1,100,000, it's with the buyers in the corner. I make it a once or twice. Third opportunity for you at 1,125, vendor bid. Welcome back at 1,150. On the knob we go to 1,150. Got you there at 1,150 now, in your favour. Puts you back in front, here to guide you on that journey to home ownership. At 1,150, 000. What do we say, buyers? I call to the rest of you. I make it a first opportunity to get involved. Twice. Third chance. Okay, at 1,175, vendor bid. Welcome you back on top. Square it up at 1.2. 1.2. Appreciate you working with me here at 1,200,000. Once again, buyers, you know how it works. I call it 3 times. Tahi, Rua, Toru. Okay, well, it looks like it's just you and I here, so I'm going to pause the auction. Grant, we'll have a conversation with the buyers in the back corner there, if you like. Okay, appreciate your patience. We'll move forward. 122A, Oropi Road in Brereton. Nicholas Maloney, back again. He's a hard worker, and well, evidently so, here representing this property. One that gives you a feel of a really country lifestyle. You're close enough to everything that you're not hindered, and in fact you're regularly rewarded for your location and certainly your quality of living. You'll see here, it's cross lease, freehold, first thing estate fee, simple and undivided 1/5 share, 5,340 square metres more or less, and secondly, estate and leasehold. The first and second estates, they are comprised and described under the record of title SA 47A folio 561. That's all contained in that South Auckland Land Registry office. 10 working days following the completion of the works in accordance with clause 23.5, which I'll touch on shortly, but of course that will detail when settlement will take place. You've got a channels list on the screen for you there, and further terms, like I touched on, 23.1, the purchaser acknowledging and accepting that part of the retaining wall located at the rear of the property was damaged as a result of the cyclone Gabriel. In Clause 23.2 through to 23.5 details the work that's required and who's required to take out and carry out that work to rectify the damage, and then obviously states when settlement which will occur once those works have been completed. Now, from the contemporary kitchen, you're complimented of a thoughtfully styled interior and the architectural tongue roof paneling on the walls and ceiling. Your new home, it is spacious and welcoming to all your family needs. With 2 living rooms for formal dining plus the abundant, 2 living rooms and a formal dining plus the abundance of spaces for entertaining, both inside and out. We certainly won't be caught out if a surprise guest or guests pop round, the family comes to visit. I imagine they will when you purchase a property like this. You've got the oversized garaging, a little bit of extra workshop space. That's ideal for all the little hobbies that we all sort of acquire over time. The kids, they could cut a track straight down to the Waimapu stream from the backyard there. You're close enough. You're a short drive to the Chatwork shops should you need to go and pick up any of the daily amenities we all require. The location, it's fantastic. Quality of living, like I say, a little touch of country lifestyle, close to everything you could need. Buyers, start us away if you like here at 122A Borrowby Road. Give you an opportunity as I put it to the room. Once, twice, third chance. Right, Nicholas, a little bit more work on this one here, but certainly a rather healthy option for buyers out there in the market. No doubt we'll get a few calls once this one's out there. Good luck to you, and close the auction. Pat King, up the front of the room here, marketing this property. Out of our Mount Maunganui office, certainly not too far to trek to the open homes, all the viewings you've had here at 4A Sunbray Road. A wonderful home, and you get the joy of coastal living. It awaits you mere moments, as you can see, buyers. You've got that gorgeous blue in the background. It is not too far. I'll touch on that in a second. It is a freehold estate, 430 square metres, more or less. The unique identifier being 220045. 40 working days from the date of the agreement, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. A little bit of extra time, let's call it, to get through Easter. Then maybe start thinking about packing the bag. You get everything lined up, all your ducks in a row, and then you can move on. Channels, I'm not aware of any changes to the channels list back or it's circulated. Wonderful, that's great. Now let's have a look. The living experience gained here, it is just that next level. In fact, you even have a lift to take you to that next level if you like. You've got a nice fusion of coastal charm, you've got modern convenience. It all awaits you, as you can see, buyers, a nice warm, inviting atmosphere. From here, it's coffee in the mornings on that elevated decking and barbecues in the evening, maybe out on the front lawn there, or take it all to the beach. You could enjoy a picnic. It's certainly not too far to carry that picnic hamper for you. And of course, I don't need to remind you, those evening sunset strolls on the beach. It's like a movie, folks, when you live here. You've got that bottom level of the home, a relatively separate little haven of its own. Your options, they are endless. The lifestyle, I would say, hard to beat. What do you say, buyers? Who says go? Start us off if you like. A wonderful offering for you there. If you're a good driver, you probably a 3-iron, 2-iron, maybe a little hybrid to the water. That's how close you are. Once your chance, twice a call, third opportunity. Alright, it doesn't look like we've got cash in the room here, but a special kind of property like this will find that buyer out there and drive past the nice big red sold sticker in the near future, I'm sure. Good luck. Okay, 265 Waihi Road in Judea. Neil McIntosh, wonderful to have you here with us, Neil, and working alongside John Rose, both based out of the Bethlehem office. Wonderful to have you gents here representing this wonderful option. A nice, easy maintenance property, super comfortable living. That's what you get here. It means that you get to spend more time doing the things that are important to you in life, and then you get to come home and enjoy your rest of your evening here. You've got that wonderful property. It's a freehold estate, 328 square metres. In fact, of that freehold, the record of title is SA 62A Folio 621. 28 days from the date of sale, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. That's when you get to move in, take possession, settle in 28 days. And your channel lists a nice, gentle reminder for you on the screen. Now you've got natural light.
Yeah, just refrigerator.
The refrigerator. Thank you very much, John. Appreciate that. So we've got just a nice and clear, if you can hear for those in the back row, the refrigerator no longer included in the channels list. Otherwise, as documented, gentlemen?
Yes.
Perfect, thank you. Now, like I say, that natural light absolutely fills your kitchen, dining, and living space. Makes it a nice, sunny, warm home. You can tell just by looking at it, you're going to be living a lifestyle of comfort. A good place to retire to. On the end of a busy day, you can come home here and just properly relax. Equally, you might spend your day out in the garden. You've certainly got good options there. You flow straight out to that great little decking from your living space there. You could have a scone or a cuppa out on the deck in between, tending to those wonderful plants that you've got there, the strawberries, the tomatoes in the back garden. You've got a spacious garaging as well to complement your living. You really do get the full package when you live at a property like this here, 265 Waihi Road. It's a wonderful offering to you buyers. I'm going to put it to you now. You tell us where you'd like to start the bidding. We'll see if we can help you out. First opportunity for you then. Twice. Third chance. Alright, well, looks like no cash in the room, but I know you've got some conditional buyers to get a hold of. Give them a call, and property like this, well, we know we're going to sell this one in a pretty good time here. So good luck to you and your sellers, and we'll close the auction. Thank you. Okay, thanks for your patience, folks. Just tying up some loose ends there, having a conversation. We reverted our attention back to 6 Cootes Street. In fact, Mama had a conversation with our lead bidder on that one there. Now, can you just confirm for me, please, you've increased your offer to $990,000, just by the way of a nod. Thank you. I've got my seller on the phone at $990. We're on the market. Crystal clear buyers. There we are at 990. We change ownership today. At 990, best single puts you on top, but I'd suggest a 5 be a strong move. But make no mistake, the hammer's up. We bring it down after 3 counts. Once an opportunity at 990,000. Twice the call. Third and final chance at $990,000. Goes and goes. Well, congratulations. All right, well, as we congratulate them as they leave the room there, we've also had a conversation with our lead bidders on 5 Athena Grove, marketed by Kelly Hornsby. Now, just confirm for me, buyers, you've increased your offer here, $1,260,000, just by the way of a nod. Got you there at 1260, and my sellers, we're on the market for the want of another bid. Nice and clear, folks. Here's how we do it at 1260. Once again, you get 3 chances and 3 chances only. Once at 1260. Twice. Third, final chance. No further interest. Goes and goes. Congrats. Well done. Alrighty, we'll continue on then. 510 Enterprise Drive, Jambu, reclaim marketing this property here. Basically out of our Mount Longilly office, but hardly much of a drive when you head down to Mount Longilly. Enterprise Drive, nicely located for you. One of only 5 apartments in that Drayton Court complex. You'll find the ideal work from home setup, a sturdy lock and leave, perhaps an investment option, all located close enough to the beach for you. You'll see it's a stratum and freehold, principal unit 5 on that deposited plan 355953, all comprised and described under the record title 228218. 15 working days from the date of agreement or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. Gives you a little bit of time up your sleeves to book the moving truck, but enough time that you don't have to wait all that long. And your channels list, a few of them are certainly all there to greet you on move-in day. Now upstairs, your main living space with the kitchen to complement opens up to that really nice sunny decking area. Means that you can really soak in the vitamin D outside. Downstairs, that'd be the ideal for a home office being zoned for residential, commercial use. Your options, they're nice and varied here. You've got a good wide scope of possibilities for you to really be able to capitalise on this home. As you can see, you're not far from the beach, the local Papamoa amenities, really well located for you. You can really personalise your lifestyle here to suit you and to suit your lifestyle, as you like it, as you need it, as you want it. Buyers, I'll put it to you now, enough from me. Who starts us away? What would that number be?
600.
600. Fair and reasonable start where I would have suggested myself. At 600,000 then, and I'll put it to the rest of the room, but at 600,000, what do we say, buyers? An opportunity for you. At $600,000, chasing me at, well, let's say a 20,000 rise at 600,000. Do we say 620 in the room? Once a call? Twice? Third chance? Okay, well, I'll go vendor bid at 620, but welcome you in at 640 if you like. Puts you back in front. 640 we are. Appreciate you working with me. Good luck at 640,000. Once the chance, buyers, for the Enterprise Drive. Second call. Third we go. Okay, well, it looks like it's just you and I. Ask you to improve on that figure, and then we'll pause and talk if I see nothing further. Do we say 60 for you?
50.
60 would be nicer. Look, compromise, happy to compromise with you. Let's say somewhere in the middle there.
55.
At 55. Love it. Nice work. At 55, at 655. Once a call. Twice. Third chance. Alright, now my word. Grant, we've got Brian in the second row there from the back. We'll have a conversation with them. Thank you. Okay, well, we had a little conversation in regards to 5'10" Enterprise Drive. We'll continue forward. 59B, Watling Street. Nicholas Maloney back again. Again, I don't need to remind you how busy the man is, but certainly doing a wonderful, splendid job as always here at 59B Watling Street. You're well located for convenience here, and you've got some really nice contemporary upgrades to accompany you in your new home. It certainly will be one of pleasantness for you. Your lifestyle, it is all, of course, located on a cross-lease freehold estate. It's a fee simple, undivided half share. It's 1,135 square metres, more or less, and secondly, that estate in leasehold, all contained first and second estates in that record title SA 39A, folio 29. Now, 97 days from the date of sale, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. So plenty of time. Don't stress. Buy it today, nice and relaxed and calm. If you go on a holiday, then come back, move in and enjoy. Up to you how you choose to spend those 97 days, but that's the terms of the settlement for you. 23.0, I touched on it before, that's an early release of deposit, just the seller's solicitor authorising us to release the deposit early. 24.0, the vendor warrants the chattels included in the sale shall be in the same condition as of the date of the agreement. Fair wear and tear accepted. The clause replaces clause 9.31, which is hereby deleted. And 25, the vendor is aware that there may be some unconsented work in the laundry area of the dwelling carried out by a prior owner on the property. The purchaser accepts the property on that basis. The vendor's got no responsibility for and gives no warranty in respect to that unconsented work. Now, the well-configured layout allows you to make the most of family time, which we all know is important. The modern, the brand new kitchen, it's the culinary hub of the home where you can throw together easy weeknight meals with ease. We all know that when you come home after a hard, tired day, the last thing you want to do is throw together dinner for the family. But when you get a kitchen, nice and easy functionality like this, it makes it nice and easy for you. You've got neutrally toned walls. They're going to complement that nice timber flooring that you see there at the bottom of the screen. You've got that nice sunny open plan living space that flows out to the sunny balcony, extending and expanding on your entertaining spaces. You've got lawn space for the kids. They can roam around, no problem at all. You are just minutes from the Greeton Gate Park shopping hubs. That's going to tick all of those boxes for you. It's a nice lifestyle of comfort and convenience. You get that little bit of everything here at 59B Watling Street. Buyers, put it to you now. Starts away with an opening bid, opening offer, cash unconditional, of course. Once a chance, twice, third opportunity. All right, Nicholas, let's not delay. We'll close the auction, but instructions from our sellers, they want to price the property.
They've asked me to price it very aggressively at 639.
639,000. I would look to present a pretty good buy-in here at 59B Watling Street. Price out to the market. You're going to be busy once that gets out there. Good luck.
Thank you.
No worries. Okay, folks, 122A Main Road, Caddy. Colin Stewart Road, working out of our Caddy office. Good to have you here, Colin. Hopefully the traffic wasn't too bad. Breeze, of course it was. You're not too far, and a wonderful property here, tucked away from that main road in the mural town of Caddy. You've got that nice humble brick and mortar just waiting for new owners to truly capitalise on the home's potential. You've got a freehold estate, 443 square metres more or less. The record of title is SA 69C folio 870. 97 days from the date of unconditional or otherwise as mutually agreed upon gives you plenty of time. As I say, buyers, certainly it is on the horizon, not too far. Further terms of sale, clause 9.3 of the general terms and conditions vary to the extent that the vendor, not having been in occupation of the property, just doesn't warrant any of the chattels, plant system devices that do provide a service to the property. Rather standard when our owners don't live in the property there. And your chattels, it's up on the screen to sort of give you a gentle nudge reminder for you. Now, you can move straight in. You've got that nice easy layout. It's going to cater well to the busy lifestyle, but you've also got plenty of potential to really modernise and add your own flavour, your own value to the home. There's a little bit of something for everyone. You've got that open layout with that central hub being that kitchen, dining and living space. You'll find a home that allows you to capitalise on all the important things in life and spend less time. We'll worry. We will worry too much. You don't have to worry when you live here. You've got a single internal garage, small easy care lawn. It's the ultimate full package for you. And to pop the cherry on top, what do you say, Colin? A short walk? What's a short walk to the supermarket across the road?
So, Brendan McCullum 6.
Brendan McCullum 6 for you there, folks. Certainly nice and close and nice convenient living at 122A Main Road in Caddy. Who wants to hit this one out of the park with a nice big opening bid? Start us away. I would have thought we'd see an uproar of opening bids there. Maybe not. Let's have a call. Give it 3 chances. Once your opportunity. Twice. 3rd chance. Alright, Colin. Looks like we've been bowled out today here in the auction room. I'll keep the cricket theme going for you. Look, we'll close the auction here. A little bit more work to do, but we can't deny the top quality living here for buyers, and I'm sure they'll see value now that we open up those gates to the conditional buyers as well. Good luck to you and your sellers on that one. Look forward to some good news in the near future. Thanks for your patience. We just had a conversation with our lead bidder at 5 Bar 10 Enterprise Drive. Just confirm for me, you've increased your offer to 675,000. Thank you. And to my seller on the phone, at that level, we go on the market. Am I correct?
Yes.
Appreciate it. Thank you there. At 675,000, folks. You know the drill. Here we go. We've called it 3 times. Once. Twice is a mere single, maybe a 5. 3rd opportunity. To my buyers on the left here. It goes. Sold. Congratulations. Alright, again, a big congratulations to those purchasers and seller on that one there. But we'll move forward. 6A Esmeralda Street. Jay Song, out of our Lakes office. Nice, smartly dressed man up the front of the room. That's Jay. And no doubt you'll be familiar with him if you came through and took a look at this wonderful property here at 6A Esmeralda Street. A lifestyle of convenience it awaits you. You've got a really nice, cute, comfortable welcome bay home for you here, buyers. It's an estate in fee simple and undivided half share and a parcel of land containing 803 square metres more or less. On the deposited plan 36162, and secondly you do get that estate and leasehold. Both the first and second estates are comprised and described under the record of title SA 34A folio 155. 20 working days. Once again, fairly standard, allows everybody enough time to get all their ducks in a line, and of course a little bit of flexibility potentially for the right purchaser as well. And we do see the channels listed on the screen there. I'm not going to go over them again, don't need to remind you. You've done your homework, you know exactly what's included and meets you on move-in day. Now you've got that nice modern and warm interior. You get that really homely sort of feel. You know when you walk into a home and it just sort of feels right? That's exactly what you get here when you enter the home. You've got that nice brick weatherboard home, nice sturdy, that's what we like there. The smell of freshly baked cookies, maybe Jay will cook you some cookies if you ask nicely, and that wonderful modern kitchen there. It's nicely renovated for you. They'll taste even better when you move in and you know that it's coming straight from your own home. Located just around the corner from the Welcome Bay School with handy access to all of the local bus connections to get you everywhere you need to go. You've got a variety of course folks of the parks, the reserves, they're all nearby. You'll be happy, you'll be comfortable, you'll be delighted, and you'll certainly be well catered for. Here at 6A Esmeralda Street. Buyers, who start us away? Who says go? First chance, twice, third call. Alright, well, we can close the auction there, Jay. A little bit more work to do, but certainly a good top quality property there. I think you're going to be busy at the open home this weekend. Good luck to you and your sellers on that one. Alrighty folks, 128 Brereton Road and Gate Park. No marking this one out of our Cherrywood office. Certainly a really nice offering for buyers here at 128 Brereton Road. It's been almost completely renovated. There's very little left to tick on the boxes list. You'll find plenty to love, in fact, and wait till you see it inside. Firstly, though, it is an estate in fee simple and undivided half share, 819 square metres more or less. And secondly, an estate in leasehold. Both the first and second estates, they are comprised and described under that regular title, SA D Folio 44. 15 working days from the date of sale, a little bit of flexibility, of course, for the right buyer as well, as we like to offer when we can. And your chattels list, well, it's not too extensive, but they are going to be there to greet you on move-in day. Now, the modern and new kitchen, it is that culinary hive of excitement. From the stone chip bench top in that tiled backsplash, you'll be cooking in style when you arrive. You've got that living room that you see, certainly a wonderful place to be. The bedrooms all receiving new carpet that create a light and a bright space to truly relax. The private, generous, spacious patio. Once you've finished up inside the home, you head outside there, make the most of your afternoon, your evening sundowners. They'll become quite a regularity, I would imagine, in your daily routines. You've got good proximity to the Brereton shopping village. There really is a lot to keep you busy, should you wish to do so, but equally enough to really enhance a laid-back lifestyle. However you choose to live it, folks, you certainly won't regret it. I put it to you now at 128 Brereton Road. Who wants to start off the bid? Once an opportunity, buyers. Twice. Third chance. Alright, Carol, we'll close the auction. We haven't identified the cash buyer today, but we do have instructions from our seller.
Yes, we're pricing it at $619.
619, 619, $619,000. Once again, represents pretty good buying, I would have thought. 128 Brereton Road. You've got that renovated, like I say, pretty much everything's been done. Not too much left to do. 619,000 buyers. Good luck.
I'll be opening Saturday and Sunday at 2 o'clock.
Saturday and Sunday, buyers. Don't worry if you're busy on one of them. Carol will be there to show you through. Good luck to you and your sellers on that one. Okay, appreciate your patience today here for 4 Coolum Avenue in Otamotai. Claire and Steve Sigley have been having a conversation, as well as our negotiator there on that one, having a conversation with our lead buyer. Now, just confirm for me, you've increased your offer for me, sir, $880,000, just by the way of a nod. Got you there at $880,000. My instructions from our sellers, we go on the market at this level at $880,000. So for the want of another bid, I put it to you buyers at $880,000. A mere single puts you back in front. I'll even take that $500 if it's there now. I certainly won't say no to it now. We're on the market at $880,000. Where we go, buyers, your last opportunity. Once is the chance as I move back behind the podium. Twice, have we got anything further, anything better? A 500 puts you back in front there. I've given you a last opportunity, but it's a third call with the gentleman on the right. Are we in, buyers? Have we got anything further to contribute? Nothing. It goes to the gentleman at the back. It goes. Sold. Congratulations to our purchaser out there. Commiserations to my owner bidder. I do appreciate you partaking in the auction. Good luck on your search. To my sellers, thank you for working with us, and to everybody else, really do appreciate you being here today. I don't think we're waiting on any further results. Thank you for attending, and we will see you next week.